come to a lot of realizations within these past couple of days. And I know I made a video before saying how I'm not going to chase anyone, not going to force anyone to be around me. That shit remains. Like, I've come to so many fucking realizations in this past week. I'm now starting to understand why I felt like a certain type of way growing up, but now that I'm an adult and I've realized the things that I realized in this past week, I feel like that was a key to unlock another part of my growth. And it's lit. Growing up, I felt like certain people that should have paid more attention to me as a child didn't. I felt like that. And I felt like that for all of these years. But now, what I've come to realize is our parents was doing the best that they could. It would be us by ourselves, and then we have children. Now we know ourselves, but our children are their own people, right? And we're still our own person, but because we decided to have children, we should remember that we're taking care and raising other human beings, right? So I now that I am where I am now, I get it, you know. Everyone has their own feelings, like, and if you don't express it, the next person would never know what you're feeling. And then they might not even understand from their perspective of why you feel like that. And that goes like a lot of times, like what means something to you might not mean anything to anyone else, and vice versa, right? So I'm in my flow, whatever, I'm in creative mode. But then it feels like now you see, I'm in my flow, and then here comes the little one wanting me to do something. And then sometimes, like, it gets a little frustrating because it's like, damn, I'm trying to do something. But then you have to also remember you are raising little people, and you do have to give your attention to them when they need your attention, you know. And that's why it takes a village. But even with that, it can turn into the child feeling like you're passing them off to people, even though, like, if it's people that they love and like their family, they probably wouldn't care. But that's why it takes a village. Go ahead, y'all go over there. Look, go with Sissy. You want to go with Sissy? But like, damn, I lost my thought. You see, this is exactly what I mean. So look, I'm in my flow or whatever, and I have to stop to see what my baby needs when she's calling me. And sometimes we get so caught up in doing our own thing that we have to remember to pause, take a minute, come back down, to reality, take a breath, and you know come back to earth. Because me personally, I be in my own world. I be in my own world. Like, I have so much that I want to do, and I am going to do. I just have to remember that it's not going to happen overnight. I do need to remember to pause for a while and come back to earth and handle what I need to, handle my duties, and then I can go back into my own world. That's what I'm realizing. Like, I be trying to, like, when I'm set on something, I be trying to get that shit done. I be trying to get that shit done, and I be like, I need help. Like, I need motherfucking help. I would like for my siblings to be with me so that when I am in this mode, you know, they can take their nieces outside. They can, you know, play with them for a while I do what I need to do, you know. But I have to learn how to set up a schedule to do these things, you know. So that's what I'm learning to do now. I'm learning. It's a learning experience every single day. This is my first time being an adult, like at where I am at right now. But I know what it was for me as a kid. And that's where I can create new cycles and break old cycles, you know? Like things that I felt as a child, I can, at where I am right now, the realizations that I have made, now I can kind of like sit back and see, like, oh wow, maybe this was the situation with my family, with my mom, with my dad, you know? Maybe they didn't have the experiences that I am having right now to allow them to be in the space to make me feel the way that I should have felt as a child, you know what I'm saying? So now I can look at that and I can make those changes within my life, you know, to be more present. And that's why I am doing what I'm doing. That's why I'm moving how I'm moving, so that during this time, yeah, this will be the working time, but once I get to where I would like to get to, I can have more time to pay attention to my children, to enjoy life with my children. But at this moment right now, I am actively positioning myself, like my baby Ricky say. I am actively positioning myself to achieve all of my dreams, to receive all of my blessings, and blessings that I can't wait to share with my loved ones, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I normally think things and I just think it. Like I don't journal. Um when I try to journal, I think faster than I can write, so it don't really work out. So now I'm going to just start recording my thoughts, you know? And I realize that it makes me happy, like when I be recording myself and going back and looking at it, like that shit brings me so much joy, you know? So I'm realizing things about me, learning things about me, growing. And I'm excited for this journey, you know? There are so many layers to me that even when you think you know me, trust me, you don't know me. We have to get to the point where we start doing things intentionally. Especially when you're on a mission, you have things you are trying to bring to life, you have goals you're trying to achieve. You have to do things with intention, because although you won't achieve your dreams overnight you can achieve your dreams. And I'm referring to, like, if you're, you know, building a business and you're doing what I'm doing, like I'm starting to put messages out. I do that shit intentionally. Like, I'll wear my hair, I'll wear one of my friends' clothings, and as I'm doing what I do, I'm being intentional in also promoting my friend's stuff as well as my own stuff, while giving messages and helping you guys with what I know, or what was on my heart to share with you guys, or even if it's like, you know, whatever. But yeah, we gotta just do things intentionally. It's really amazing. We be in our own worlds, you know, and then we'll either come together or call one of our peoples and let them into our world for the moment. And then when that ends, we go right back into our own world. That shit is so fucking dope. And I appreciate you guys for letting me in your world, you know? No matter how much you may like something or someone, or no matter how amazing your idea may be that you want to include others in, we have to also remember that just because we like something doesn't mean everybody else would. Just because we're interested in something doesn't mean everyone else would be interested in it, even if you think they would do amazing at it. And we just have to remember, like, everyone has their own life, everyone has their own interests, everyone has their own direction that they want to go with their lives. No matter how much you want to have someone a part of your life or what you're doing, just keep that in mind and don't get upset when they aren't interested in what you're doing or want to do what you want them to do.